My name is Craig Carson. I'm the CEO of Jeco Plastic Products. I've owned this company for about 25 years. Jeco Plastics is a small to medium-sized enterprise that utilizes rotational molding and thermoforming to produce high-tolerance, large parts for the printing market and for the aerospace market. Our primary markets are export. Over 60% of our business is done overseas. Somebody called me from Purdue, cold. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll do that because I like students, I like teaching people. We've all been young at one time. I thought, yeah, I'm going to try this. And it was just a great experience, and it's been that way for many, many years. I don't know, 15 at least, I think. So right now in the current economic environment, logistics issues and particularly freight costs are just significant issues. It's not just a question of cost, it's also an issue of scheduling, particularly less than container loads. So we thought, okay, we need an optimization algorithm. Where else would you go? I thought, this is for Purdue students. I started out with some kind of basic sort of discussions. Here's the problem. The problem is as follows. We need to be able to consolidate loads in what would otherwise be a less than container load shipment, put them into a single 40-foot high cube container, 20-foot, whatever it has to be. And we want to be able to actually then source that container separately through somebody like Schenker or whatever. But I also simultaneously wanted to make sure that when those 3 jobs or 4 were amalgamated, that there would be a warehouse reasonably close to the final destinations. So it's kind of a double optimization that was going on. There's some commercially available packages, but they're incomplete. They don't do both for sure. So I thought, oh, okay, let's try this. That was the mission. We had them out here, showed them around, and began the normal kind of discussion process to actually get it down to something that was commercially useful and also a challenge for them. So I gave them different places to go to for the sourcing information, the major shippers. I forwarded them to data that would allow them to determine who had destination points and warehouses that could be used to break bulk or otherwise to break up the shipments. I did all that. I gave them all the data they needed on the products that we would ship over there. I said, okay, it's a double optimization. Show me how you're going to go about it. They did actually come to a collective approach to it, which was quite impressive. And they used all the data I had, went beyond that, and they actually did do a double algorithm. So after that, then we had to have some test runs. Is it going to work? Because I had done this before, but it was very laborious. And they were kind of close, made some changes, and they finally got it, so it was really just fine. It was great. We use it. Works. When you have these LTL shipments, and we get some orders that are relatively small. All customers are important to me. That includes the small guys. They have limited resources. It cut the freight costs for an LTL, or formerly LTL shipment, almost in half. Well, that's a big deal for the customer. So that was a very, very big benefit that we had from it, matter of fact.